Hello everyone, I'm Jefepido, and this is Nature's Guardians Part 3. So, now that I've got these upgrades, I may as well mention that this now does 2 damage to, well, enemies in the center tile that are on forests. Specifically the center tile. And the roots, I've noticed, not only prevent the victim's movement, but also make it stable against being pushed. I have not had a chance to test the damage over time thing yet, since, well, test mode doesn't really have time passing. Anyway. Now, let's see. Watchtower could be worse, honestly, aside from, well, maybe the boss. I have no idea how Orgo works. Nautilus looks a little spooky because it's got diggers and tumblebugs. I mean, Xerneas should be an effective counter to diggers but, well, we'll see. I gotta do it sometime, and it's not gonna get that much easier, really. Well, probably won't. Hope I don't have to do the chasm mission. This is not the ideal squad for that. This, though, should be doable, I think. Also, have I mentioned that I do not like reactive scions? Can't say I'm a fan. Now let me see here. I'm guessing the digger's gonna end up here, which is not ideal. But ideal may not be on the menu today. Also, yeah, this is probably the digger's best bet, and it's not like I'm gonna get... Oh boy. So that's a problem. Okay, it occurs to me that I suppose the issue here is that the push order on Xerneas' thing is hard to predict. But, one step at a time here. So, hang on, what happens with the tremors? Oh, just cracks? Okay, I can survive cracks. But anyway, let's see. If I do this, then, well, at least that one rock is out of the way. Isn't necessarily helpful with this guy. Oh, right, but that'll actually be nice. So, hypothetically, if Celebi and Shaymin got out of the way, what happens if I just cut loose on these assholes? I suppose I probably want to make sure I know where the hell I'm putting Shaymin first. Probably want to put him in row A so he can push something onto a spawn. Yeah, okay, if the tile's just becoming cracked, that's not even a problem. Alright, any reason not to do... Ooh, Nimble is so good for him. So fucking good. And yeah, cracks are just cracks, I don't care. Really glad for Trophy Hunter. Also, I had kind of forgotten the Scion. I may as well do this, then the mosquito should get that guy, and just get pushed onto this spawn, which is also fine. Well, okay then. I guess if that's how we're doing this. Can I... Okay, I could just do that. Let's see. Is there a way to get into range so I'm not hurting Celebi with... Oh, right, I forgot Celebi is impervious. Doesn't give a fuck. Okay. That is a lot of crack tiles. This is kind of annoying, but, Let's see, if I do this, then Celebi doesn't give a shit, and a lot of tiles just shatter, and it's fucking funny, but... Not ideal, but fucking funny. I might as well block a spawn while I'm here, though. No wait, Celebi's gonna take a hit if I do that. Honestly, I kind of want to figure out when the DOT kicks in on roots, but this may not be the time for it. Is this... No, this is a chasm, so I don't want to... Oh, right, I can move. And yeah, okay, that guy's on fire already. And Shaymin's the one that needed its XP, so you know. Alright. Doesn't seem like he got anything new, not that he would need it. I think the forum post said Shaymin actually does evolve, unlike most legendaries, which is consistent with what I saw on some Pokémon wiki. And, okay, this... The digger's gonna have, or whatever the excavator's called, is gonna have a little trouble getting out through these lanes, but... Alright, so. Oh, Xerneas has a third one now. I'll be damned. That's wild. Especially since it would probably work on, you know, KO'd allies. I really do not like the sleep effect, though. Well, not when it's happening to me. Anyways, let me think here. If the Leaper goes here, what do I do? Well, I probably cry bitter tears. I mean, there's not a lot of places I would like to see the Leaper happening. I'm glad Xerneas has Nimble at least. Okay, so, hypothetically, if I go here... Problem with this is that I can't guarantee the push order on this Tumblebug. Although, I guess I could have Shaymin push it first. If he does this, and... Oh shit, if I do that, then the... Then the Bomb Rock is rooted, and that would actually be really bad. Troublesome. Let me think here. Okay, if I do this... I mean, it looks like the Bomb Rock is going to get pushed, but I can't tell for sure. Also, I need Shaymin moved first. I mean, I suppose I could give it a shot and see what happens, move or herder-wise, after I move Celebi somewhere. I don't know where I want Celebi. Huh, okay, that actually works on that Leaper. And then I could go here, barring Shaymin. If the Bomb Rock goes... If the Tumblebug goes before the Bomb Rock, which is not hard to guarantee. I mean, there's no real way to know the push order without seeing what happens, I guess. But where do I want Shaymin if I'm doing this? I guess somewhere you can push this Bomb Rock. I probably don't want to root Celebi. No, of course I don't want to root Celebi. Now, let's see what happens. And if I need to undo when I do this. Okay, I guess not. Awkward. But, whatever works, I guess. And if I drop a rock here, at least this square might end up on fire. And Vec will be less likely to go there. This is still a fucking mess, but, okay, this sucks. I mean... Okay, so if I get Shaymin out of the way, this is pretty good, but I would still need to do... Hang on. If I had Shaymin go here, he could do that. Except, wouldn't the bomb rock end up getting DOT'd? And if I do this, that's probably not good. And if I do this, it'll set off this bomb rock and I don't like anything. What else is new? Okay, I need to get more clever here. Okay, so if I do this and... No, but if I do that, then this bomb rock ending up over here, amusing as that could be, would, also, I'd be pushing Shaymin himself into the chasm. But... Let's see. If I push this bomb rock over here to spawn, and then had Xerneas push down, then I guess this Tumblebug would be clearing this bomb rock on this loser. Am I making is this stupid idea even making sense? Okay, like, hypothetically, let's say I'm over here. And I, okay, assuming I pushed that one bomb rock out of the way. Or I could do like this, which might be better. Oh, if I did this and got this rock away, then having Shaymin shoot here would clear things out and give this guy some damage. I think. Unless I'm being stupid, which... Thank you, supporter. No, I would need to go here, which isn't ideal, but... If I want to target here, I need to. I do this, then stuff moves a lot. All right. So I could do this, yeah. Alright, bit messy, but I think it went how I hoped it would go. And can I reach that? No. Okay, but I can at least get over here. So next turn I'll be able to get the fossilized Vec. I don't like this situation that much, but, oh, joy. What a great time for the Scion. Oh, fuck you, Leaper. Okay, so if I do this, I probably need to... How much health does the excavator have? It has 2, right? Okay, if it can survive a hit. No, wait, because the bomb rock would be going. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, let's say I do this. Maybe moving Celebi first. Hang on, if I have Celebi do this, then that guy's gone. Excuse me. I do that, then Xerneas could go even here and make stuff happen. Ooh, fancy. I would have liked to do things differently, but I need to get that fossilized Vec out. So I'm gonna have to take the hit on this if I want to get... Oh, yeah, this is a problem, but Shaymin can fix it, I think. Ugh, I wish I could see the full weapon description with the upgrades. Because I... Oh, wait, I can just push him into the fire. It'll be fine. Or I can target throw the fossilized Vec here and then target here to push him into... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let it... Alright, so that guy has to die no matter what. And, okay, so I could just kill that guy if I had to with Celebi, but... Okay, if I do this... Bearing in mind that I don't actually need to care what happens to the excavator... This might be a problem, though, because he's still got 2. Okay, I need to reset this. Okay, if I start here, then I can definitely... No, wait. If I'm here... I still might be missing the exact order. Unless I can push the, There's gotta be some way I can do this without screwing myself over. I guess if I go like this... And no, because then the swarmers are still getting hit. Or the swarm... Still... Hang on. If there's something here, then pushing stuff down should do the damage, I think. Oh, I just need to kill this swarmer first, if I can. Or I could have Shaymin deal with the swarmer. And then Celebi can get the last shot in on this guy if he has to. I think that works. Okay, yeah, this guy's already canceled. It doesn't matter if I push him down. Okay, what the hell? Nothing seems to work on... Okay, I'm gonna have to, wind back time on this guy. Which, actually, yes. And I don't self-damage, which is kind of hilarious. I don't think I've ever wanted to add another turn to a battle before. Except with the... time I fucked up the timer on the final battle. But I will admit to finding the confusing push order on Petal Blizzard deeply frustrating. Anyway. No, wait. Celebi can just do this. Oh, can Shaymin get anyone killed today? I guess he can. Alright, so time travel turns out to be pretty good. I don't know what he's whining about. I technically got the job done. Now what do I need cores for? Right, yeah. Nature power would not be bad, or just... more damage on Moonblast would not be so bad, because of 3 instead of 2 is non-trivial. Or just get more damage on Petal Blizzard, I guess. Or I could give these guys health, so I can stop not being so worried. Yeah, the damage might be good. So, minecarts, can I do this one? Probably not. We're doing it anyway. Oh joy, I'm never gonna remember the Scion. Alright, so how do I don't know where I wanna... Alright, the Tumblebug's just gonna be an asshole one way or another. Okay, so if I get my other Pokemon out of the way, then Xerneas is gonna make hash out of these losers. And I'll get pushed off. I might get pushed off the spawn. Sorry, just a second. Alright, so... Now... Hang on, which way is the, Okay, he's coming this way. Gotcha. So I need this guy out of the way. Now, if I do this, then the Tumblebug is going to be in the way. Now, Celebi should be able to do something. Also, dudes are going to... Reactive Scion shit is going to happen hardcore if I do that. Hang on, let me think. How much? Trophy Hunter does not work on Scions. Though Celebi could just come at him from over here. Okay, yeah, so if I do this and get Shaymin somewhere else, I think he's okay, but I'm just trying to figure out where I want Shaymin. Probably on lane C. Alright, let's see if this works out how I hope. Oh, okay, so I do end up on the spawn. And... this is actually a problem here. Is this worth undoing over? I really don't know. Hang on. Okay, I could at least make sure the Tumblebug dies, but I can't get the mosquito out of the way. This isn't... Yeah, I didn't think that through properly. Oh, if I do this, then... No, Celebi can't do anything by himself. Oh, wait. If I do that, then rather than kill the Tumblebug, I could get the mosquito. Which doesn't seem like the slickest move possible under the circumstances. But it does get me the cart. Oh, joy. This asshole. Oh, at least it's a normal digger. Okay, so assuming Celebi was somewhere far away, you know, hypothetically, then I could do like this and, oh shit, this minecart is gonna get blocked by this thing no matter what. That's... Shaymin is probably gonna need to push it then. Hang on, so if I went here... And... Maybe not the best way to do this. Okay, if I did this, that's not great. Okay. If I get Celebi out of the way and do like this... No, shit, that'll break this. That I can't be having. No. Yeah, okay, I should have remembered the minecart thing was a problem when I set up this level, but anyway. I really do want the digger gone, but... I could actually have Shaymin target the bomb rock after this and push the tumblebug out of the way. No, wait, if I'm doing it from here, then the minecart thing dies. Unacceptable. Like this, maybe? I guess that works. No, wait, if I do this, then the tumblebug doesn't get pushed, but then I don't really need him to get pushed, do I? I just need to kill... No, shit, because I gotta deal with this as well. Oh, okay, so I can have Celebi effectively kill the tumblebug. The rock doesn't matter at the moment. And push this bomb rock elsewhere. This is an awkward mess, but... Okay, First Blood isn't... I don't know for sure what ability if he gets an ability with any kind of damage. The shield would be nice, I guess. No, wait, he does have abilities with damage in the... What's it called? But Urban never really goes wrong. I may need to do a reset just to make sure if anything happens with him. Okay, this is an awkward mess, but, Oh shit, Xerneas can't really get anywhere now. Well. My biggest complaint about that is simply that I need Xerneas down here to move some dudes out of the way. Now if I do this, then that shit's cleared out, and I could have Xerneas get these guys out of the way. And then Celebi should be able to probably snipe this guy. No, wait, he actually can't. That's a problem. No, wait, because Celebi could... No, Celebi can't get up there. That is, again, a problem. I guess maybe if Xerneas ended up here with the she could get these... No, then he'd be damaging this. Though I don't need the minecart tracks strictly. Yeah, there's not really a good place for Xerneas to get that guy, but I think if I have the forest... I don't have a ton of great options here, so let me see. Oh, if I pushed Celebi along Okay, if I do this, this will break one of the minecart things, but the mission's done. I'm not obligated to keep them alive. And Celebi can get up here and do this. Besides, this thing's fine. And isn't that what matters? Oh, joy. Always leapers. I don't see any minecart coming. I guess they must be coming that way then. Alright, let's get the reset thing done. Just to make sure everything's okay. If anyone needs to, you know, evolve or whatever. Yep, looks like Shaymin became something. I forget how evolved Shaymin works, but anyway. Okay, so passively damage rooted enemies. Doesn't tell me much about when it happens. But anyway, Seed Flare. Powerful explosive seed. Oh my, that's interesting. So when fired at a Gracidia, which is what it creates, damage all adjacent enemies. Alright, let me just check real quick how this works. So yeah, basically push itself backwards, 3 damage, fuck you, etc. I did not see anything happen there. Oh, no, wait, I don't have the upgrade. That's specifically the upgrade. My apologies. Anyway, having just a 3 damage fuck you shot for Shaymin isn't so bad. Alright, let's see. Egg sacs, probably doable. Kind of a convenient setup in some ways. This one, probably also doable. This one looks a little trickier. Oh yeah, I don't want to do the crumbling cave here. This looks relatively simple because all the buildings are in one general area. Now then. Alright. I'm still a little concerned about the boss fight, but... Oh, fuck. That time pod is inconveniently positioned. Oh, that isn't so bad. I was worried something would end up here, and then I wouldn't be able to push things up, but... Excuse me, let's see. I could just do this, and that would actually be pretty funny and effective. I may need to get Shaymin out of the way because the Swarmer down below will end up pushing him. But that's alright. Or I could just get Shaymin back here and shoot the Scion. Like a sensible person probably would. Okay, so that's a death tile. Now I can do this. And then... that'll do for now, and then, perhaps some nice forests. Can't really go wrong with that. Okay, so, I think Xerneas can just blast these guys now. And have a good laugh. And, Celebi might as well wind time forward. Like, really, why fuck around at this point? Okay, so I've got one. I'm leaning towards giving Celebi the health upgrade. Shaymin doesn't need it as much because he tends to be far from the action and has Urban. I mean, Celebi has Impervious, so, you know, he doesn't get hurt by Xerneas, but... since he's reliant on positioning to get the damage... and, this is about to get awkward. Oh. Oh, you're... really? Fucking really? Anyway, at least the boss has, like, 5 HP. I can theoretically kill a 5 HP Scion. But the exploding on death thing is gonna be a fuck and a half. So, alright, so Shaymin can just go there, but... now... oh, okay, I wasn't trying that hard to hide from them, but... I figured I did think having Xerneas away from... having Xerneas away from the Leapers probably is correct. Because he's my best bet for getting the Leapers off everyone else. As needed. And the Tumblebug has a fair chance of dropping its rock here, which isn't that bad. I'm probably about to regret this for some reason that's obvious to every experienced player but me, but... okay, good. Now, I guess this means I want to think carefully about where I push what. Okay, if I do... this, then I might I might want to have the other two moved away just in case. So I'm thinking I'll move Shaymin up here and prepare to, or just shoot the boss right away. Have Celebi here ready to shoot the leaper. And Xerneas can do what he's doing. Actually, I can have Shaymin shoot the boss just now. Oh shit, that doesn't work. Fuck. Okay, glad I thought about that early. Yeah, totally had forgotten that was an issue. And Shaymin's the one that doesn't... Yeah, okay, Shaymin would need Urban to eat the hit. Don't have a good angle on that here. Though I suppose rooting the boss is a valid option. Except if the boss isn't dead, Celebi can't guarantee a kill. Though I guess Celebi taking 1 damage from the rock potentially exploding isn't the worst. Except if it sets him on fire and then he dies. I could do without that. Okay, let me think. If I go here... Then the rock... Oh, no, wait. The rock is still an issue. Well... Can't be helped then. Alright, I might need Shaymin to push this leaper somewhere then. There's gotta be something I can do here. Oh wait, Celebi has 4 HP, so I could potentially handle this going off, though I don't want it to. Also, I can't have the leaper exploding while the boss is alive. That's another issue. So yeah, I do need Shaymin to push this guy. So let's say I do this. And then Celebi could go kill... No, couldn't go kill the leaper because he'll be up here. Celebi could, probably shoot the tumblebug or something, at least, but... Or... I don't know. Gotta be somewhere I can put something. So if I'm doing this, where would I then want Celebi? I guess I could just put him under where the tumblebug is so he can prepare to shoot the tumblebug in the face. Hopefully this works. How confusing. Fucking scions. Okay, this is technically not as bad as I was expecting, but, it's kind of still bad. Now, I think that if I, just had Shaymin get over here and shoot the boss, then Xerneas could probably solve most of this. Maybe not cleanly, but Celebi has 4 HP, so clean enough. Fuck you, Scion Abomination. Oh shit, I can't move down like that with, If I do this, then the Tumblebug doesn't go anywhere, which might be fine, actually. If I just do this, it's a mess for a lot of them, but a lot of dudes die. And Celebi can... Oh, right, he's still stuck. That's a problem. Oh. No, it isn't. It isn't a problem at all. I mean, I think I can just, How much damage is Celebi doing if I do this? Oh, none, because I can't, but, you know. I could just make some forests, and then, you know, we're good. Can he shoot from here? Good. Mm-hmm. I guess I can try the root thing, see what happens. Okay, so the root popped off before he did anything. So that's good. Okay, I don't need Archie or light tanks, but, I've got Iron Jaws I can sell. I need enough cores that I'd be happy to have 3 or more. Burst of Gratitude looks a bit niche, but at the same time could be quite useful. Especially if it really only works on enemies. What are the odds of that, right? I wouldn't mind Moonblast, though. But I guess I just don't use Moonblast that much. What do we got? And yeah, I'll take the health. Thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 4.